taking it apart. Mag out. Gun needs to be on fire, but of course hammered down, so dead trigger. It's easiest to do everything on this gun kind of vertically with pressure down because you're taking tension off of the pins that hold it together. There's 3 main pins and then a 4th one just for the handguard that doesn't do anything else. They're right, let's see, here, here, and here, and then one up front. It's easiest to use a cartridge as a tool to push them through. And they're generally retained. They're captive pins. Push them through. They end up like that. This one would normally be retained, but on mine it's kind of messed up. It's a long story. Once all the pins are out, handguard first. It just swings out. Put it aside. And then there's a little bit of sort of clamshell-like tension on the lower receiver. So you just kind of grab it and then swing it out like that. On this part, this is not pressure bearing. There's no explosion happening here or anything. Here's your hammer, the thing that makes the really loud noise. And this is where all the springs and levers for the trigger mechanism are. Generally, you don't have to clean this. It doesn't get dirty. But generally, just oil it down every once in a while. I'll get to that later. Left with this. This is all the pressure-bearing surfaces. This is the upper receiver. It slides off backwards, not up, like that, on that rod. This is actually legally the firearm. This is the serialized part. It's metal. On either side, there are rails for the bolt to slide in and out of. This is where you would actually, it's probably most important to actually spray down with oil when you do take it apart, which doesn't have to be very often. Up with this, you pull it here to unlock the bolt from the barrel, just like that. Comes out. This is the bolt right here, and this is the bolt carrier. There's a spring in here that's actually welded shut here. This is a sealed unit at the factory, so it doesn't get dirty. There's nothing really to do here. I'll make a different video on how to take this thing apart, but it's pretty simple. It's almost identical to an AR-15. You're left with this, the barrel and gas assembly. There's a lever here, a plate sort of thing that you can put this on either side for if you're a right-handed or left-handed shooter. It's easy enough, you can swap it. And then there's this little puck. And then in here. This is like a piston, and this is basically this will get dirtier than anything else in the gun. This is the thing you actually want to clean once in a while and coat it with gun oil, and you're good to go. And that is disassembly.